think we all bring some kind of compassion, and I think that that is so important. We all bring compassion, but I don't think anybody brings more compassion than I do. And the reason why I say that is because, my life has not always been as a judge. I've had many struggles in my life. I've been a single mother, a single parent whose husband, to be honest, walked out and left me with 4 kids. And I understand when you talk about needing to have enough food, clothing, and shelter for your children, but not having enough money to take care of all of that. I understand what it means when you are facing perhaps foreclosure on a home that you purchased, but you no longer have any money, or that person who helps to bring money in. And I understand, to be honest, when debt collectors are calling, and I'm avoiding the debt collectors because I don't have any money. Been there, done that. And so when people come into court sometimes and they give me their story, I'm able to look at them and say, you know what, I understand what you're saying. That doesn't mean that I don't follow the law, because I have had experience with some of the tragedies and the troubles and the problems that other people have had. But it means that I understand, so that when lawyers come in and they have got to have this, that, and the other as far as paying on debts, or we've got to put these people out, then I have the compassion that comes in that says, okay, the law says I got to do this, but what else can I do to make sure that the lawyer's clients are satisfied and the litigants that come in are satisfied? No one may leave completely happy, but what can the law allow me as the judge to do that I don't have to just today put out someone who doesn't have anywhere to go right now? Now, the law may give somebody 10 days, but sometimes if I'm able to say, okay, so we got 10 days, and you've got somebody who owes money to, well, I can always let the landlord know, you have an option, landlord. If the tenant wants just a few more days and doesn't want to set it for another week for a trial, how can we work it out that would make you satisfied and then satisfy the tenant? And so 9.5 times out of 10, landlords just want their property. And that's just an example of how you can work things out with the compassion. Because if the landlord is willing to say, okay, I'll give her 2 or 3, 5 extra days, and we won't, if we go ahead and resolve it today, that makes everybody satisfied. Like I said, maybe not completely happy, right, but they're satisfied. And so that compassion comes in. So I always try to find a way to balance the law, balance compassion, balance right, balance fair, balance justice.